Hey TaMorgans, it's Talisa coming at another video, and today's video is going to be my current favorites. I have not did a video like this in a very long time, but I want to put you guys on and I want to tell you guys what I have been loving as far as makeup and maybe skincare. I may do a separate skincare video, but I definitely want to put you guys on to some products that have been my favorites. And if you're interested in my makeup favorites for right now, because I use a lot of products for right now, then definitely keep on watching. Make sure that you don't forget to subscribe. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and like this video up, even though you haven't seen it yet. You're gonna like it at the end, so like it right now. Also, make sure that you hit that little bell to put on your post notifications so you can tell or be notified every time I upload. I'm trying to be a real YouTuber now, so like I'm trying to like tell y'all to subscribe and to like and do the little notification bell thing. So yeah, it's real YouTuber. But if you guys are interested in seeing what are my current favorites, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I have this big old, well actually it's not that big, but this little basket of some products, and then I also have some products out in front of me. So first let's start with eyebrows. Now I just recently started using this product, but I love it so freaking much. It is the Fenty Beauty eyebrow pencil right here. I have this in the shade black brown. This eyebrow pencil is freaking bomb. I love that one side of it has this cool little brush on it, and then the pencil on the other side looks like a regular eyebrow pencil. It's like the perfect mixture between waxy and smooth, and I love it. I do have it on my brows right now, and it just makes your brows look very natural and nice, and I freaking love it. I think it runs for like $20, but honestly it's worth it. I know I have bought the Anastasia brow pencil for $20, so this is definitely worth it. Rihanna definitely, she showed out on this. Like, this is bomb. If you see this at your local Sephora or whatever, definitely pick it up. I highly recommend it. It's literally one of my faves. Okay, so now we have primers. I have 3 primers right here that have been the 3 primers that I alternate and that I love a whole lot. So the first one I have is the Nika K 24 Karat Gold primer right here. This primer is amazing because it has that type of ooey gooey consistency. I can't really explain it, but it's like a ooey gooey consistency, and it dries down to basically a sticky formula. So this is going to really help with make sure that your makeup sticks on, and I really love it. Super moisturizing as well, and you don't need a lot, so as you can tell it just blended in very nicely, and it also makes it very sticky so your foundation stays on. I got this I think from TJ Maxx for like $3, but you can probably get it off their website. The other 2 primers I have are the e.l.f. primers right here. This is the Prep and Blur Stick, and this is the Poreless Putty Primer. I love the e.l.f. Blur Stick because it really reminds me of the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. It's very similar. On the Milk Makeup Blur Stick, the full size runs I think for like $34, but this one runs I think for like $6 or $8, so you cannot beat it. It's very affordable and it's very similar. I want to do a comparison test, so if you want to see a comparison video of the Milk Makeup Blur Stick and the e.l.f., definitely just let me know. But I love this. I have both, and I like this better because of the price and because it's so similar. Next I have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Now this is a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas, and I don't have the Tatcha Silk Canvas, but I like this primer because it's very thick, as you can tell, but it's also super moisturizing. I've really been into moisturizing type of things. It's moisturizing, and it also just makes your skin super smooth and like flawless. Like, it's a really good primer. As you can tell, it just basically just melted right into my skin, and it just makes a really nice base. These 3 primers have been my favorite, and they're basically all drugstore, so you can't beat it. You can't beat it. Okay, so next I have this Hot Sand NARS Illuminator right here. If you watch my makeup videos, you guys will know that I use this a lot in my videos. It's just a very nice lightweight illuminator. It has a kind of gold or champagne-y sheen to it, so I like to use this basically as my like illuminating moisturizer. It does moisturize your skin, so if you cannot tell, that little glow on my hand is perfect, but it's also not super glowy or super illuminating where you look super oily. It's like the perfect mixture between like a moisturizer and like an illuminator. So I like to use that on my skin before I go on with my primer, and it just makes my makeup look So freaking good. Like, I love it. And I think I got this from, yeah, TJ Maxx. I think I got it for maybe like $8. I went to TJ Maxx today and they still have it. So if you have not checked out the NARS Illuminators from TJ Maxx, definitely check it out. So next we have foundation. This was kind of hard because I love pretty much all of my foundations. So my favorite two foundations for the last few months have been the Juvia's Place foundations and the Anastasia foundation. The Juvia's Place foundation is like the absolute most perfect foundation I've ever tried. It's literally the perfect foundation. The Juvia's Place foundation is one of the best foundations I have ever used in my life. It's a really nice formula. It's like a super nice semi-matte formula. It's super full coverage. It stays on all day, and she has a bunch of different shades. I have the shade Kampala and Burkina, and both of these shades are too dark for me right now, so I need to go pick up a lighter shade. But these foundations are only $20 a piece. Crazy for this type of formula and this type of like greatness. Is freaking crazy. Like, it's a great steal. I love these products. I use them a whole lot, and definitely go check out Juvia's Place. Their foundations are bomb. Next is my Anastasia foundation, and I have this in the shade 480C. Now this foundation is freaking amazing. I actually did a review on this foundation, so if you have not seen that, definitely go check it out. This foundation is amazing because it's a more of a dewier foundation, so if I'm feeling kind of dry, I will use this, but it still has great coverage. It makes your face look like skin. Even though you're putting a layer on top, it still looks like skin. I think it ran for like $40, but it's a really nice foundation. Super like luxury feeling. It's freaking amazing. Like, it's a great foundation. This is concealer, and I have used so many concealers these last few months. I have bought so many freaking concealers. It's actually ridiculous. But hands down, my favorite concealers are the Juvia's Place concealers. One, they're like maybe $12, something like that. They're super, super big. Like, literally, these concealers are freaking huge. So this is the Fenty Beauty concealer right here, and this is the Juvia's Place concealer next to it. Literally, this concealer is freaking huge, and it may just be the packaging. So the Juvia's Place is 0.34 fluid ounces, and the Fenty Beauty is 0.27 fluid ounces. So you get so much product in this little thing, and it's only $12. It's super full coverage, super full coverage. It's not too dry, it's not too, you know, dewy. It's like the perfect formula, and it's freaking amazing. So definitely check out these concealers. Have hands down been my favorite concealers throughout the whole summer. I will see how they work in the winter time, but literally my favorite concealers. So I cannot believe I'm saying this, but my favorite setting powder has been the Huda Beauty setting powder. I remember when I first got this setting powder and I hated it. I didn't know how to work with it, but literally this powder is freaking amazing. It makes your face look flawless. It keeps your makeup on all freaking day. What I have learned is that it works best with a beauty blender, preferably a damp beauty blender, and also it works great is if you dab into it and you take the excess off on your hand and then apply it. Once you do that, you're gonna love this setting powder. I have it in the shade Blondie, and I'm actually wearing it right now. So as you can tell, it gives me a nice highlight, but it's not super cakey or anything like that. It also keeps my face looking like skin, so it doesn't make me look too like filtered or whatever, but it just looks really good. Like, it's a great setting powder. Now I literally use this setting powder whenever I need to look flawless or whenever I need to keep my makeup on for a long time. It actually has knocked out my Laura Mercier setting powder. If you guys know me, have built me for a while, you know my Laura Mercier setting powder was one of my favorite setting powders. It's still a very good setting powder, but the shade for the translucent is just sometimes too light. So having the setting powder where it's a yellow tone just really works with my skin year round, and it just looks great. So sorry, Laura, but I'm with Huda. So my all-time favorite highlighters is the Sleek Makeup Highlighter. This is in Cleopatra's Kiss. Just a little highlighting quad, and it comes with 2 powdered highlighters and then 2 cream highlighters. So if I'm ever, you know, traveling or something and I want to have on a cream highlight on top of just my regular skin, I'll just go in and apply that, and it looks really good. But it also looks really good with the powders because they're super pigmented. This looks super nice. Like, let me show you. These are the shades right here. So these 2 down here are the cream highlighters, and these 2 up here are the powders. So as you can tell, it's just a very nice glow. It's not glittery, it's not patchy, it's like perfect, and that's literally how it looks on your skin. I think this runs for maybe like $10. It's no more than 20 though, I know that for sure, so it's affordable. Like I said, what I'm gonna say, can't beat it. Okay, and the next highlighter that I actually just started using is from Ella P Cosmetics. This is a black owned brand. I will have her website and her Instagram linked down below in my description box. But this is her loose highlighter right here. This is in the shade Holy Grail. And I actually got it to use as a regular highlighter, but it is a little bit too dark for me. So what I've been using is I've been using this highlighter for like eyeshadows or for like my inner corner or to just highlight the tip of my nose. So this is how it looks. It just comes in this little shifter type of thing, and I'm gonna swatch it for you guys. So this is how it looks right here on my hand right here. So it's super dark on my skin, but it's really nice. If you're my skin tone and you want to use this shade, I would just use it very lightly and just put it just at the tip of places. So just on the tip of your nose like that, your inner corner. I use it on my brow bone. It looks nice, but it's just too dark to really use on my cheekbones. But I will be picking up some more of her products hopefully in the near future and get something that's my shade. But this is freaking amazing, and I think this ran for like $8, something like that. So it's really good. Her products are freaking bomb. I have a lot more of her products in this haul. This ain't a haul. This is a what is it called? My favorites. Okay, so now we're down to the last couple of products. So for eyeshadows, my favorite eyeshadows have been these two eyeshadow palettes right here. I use these heavily. So this first one is the Royal Affair palette from BH Cosmetics. I actually got this from TJ Maxx for like $8. I love this palette because it's literally the perfect palette. So you have darker shades, you have lighter shades, you have bright shades, you have gray tone shades, you have, you know, your skin tone matte shades. You just have like every freaking shade you can ever think of in one palette. Also, it's not a super big palette. It's great for travel. I usually travel with this palette a lot because I can do whatever type of look I want to with it. And it's also really good pigmentation. It's a really good palette. And yeah, so if you want to get a universal type of palette that you can travel with and pretty much make any look out of it with, definitely pick up this one. Next, I have this Violet Voss Essentials palette right here. I actually got this out of my Boxycharm. So I don't know exactly how you can get your hands on it, but it's a really nice palette. Pretty much the same reason that I love the BH Cosmetics one is because it's very universal. So you have your darker shades, you have some bright shades, you have a good transition color, then you have your lighter shades. So you pretty much have all the type of shades that you would need to make any type of eye look. So I love that about it. It has a good variety of shimmers and a good variety of mattes. So I can just make a lot of different looks with this palette. I reach for it a lot, and I could pretty much take this with me anywhere too. And it just works. Like, it just works amazingly. I don't know how much this retails for, but like I said, I got it in my Boxycharm, so it was under $21. So okay, so back to Ella P Cosmetics. So for lashes, I have some favorite lashes that I have been obsessed with. Ella P Cosmetic lashes are literally bomb. Like, they're bomb. I have them on right now. These right here are in the style Speechless. And one, I love the freaking packaging. Like, look at this. What also is nice about it is that you can keep this packaging and keep your lashes in there. So that's what I do. Look, so these ones right here are my all-time favorites. These are in the style Kayor, and these are how these look. So they're super full, they're very flowy and fluffy, but they're not super long. These lashes are only $5, you guys. $5, literally. So you can get 3 pairs of these lashes for $15 versus 1 pair for $15 for somewhere else. So I just really want you guys to go support her. Go check out her stuff. I love her lashes, like, no lie. All right, so now we're coming down to lips. So like lately, I've been in love with matte lips for some reason. I don't know, it makes my makeup look better. I want to shout out Ella P Cosmetics again, and these are the 2 new liquid lipsticks that I just picked up from them. And the first one right here is in the shade Undressed, and it's just this pink nudish type of color. And then this second shade is called Melanin. It's this brown color right here. So today for this look, I actually mixed these together. So I went in with my Nicka K lip liner, then I went in with the brown, and then I just took a little bit of the pink on top and blotted, and as you can tell, my lips look super good. They're not dry at all, and it does dry down, so that's amazing. So, and it's lightweight. Like, I hate when some matte lipsticks are just super heavy. And I believe these lipsticks are $6 on her website, so definitely go check her out. So these are all of my current favorite products right now that I have been using heavily and that I love a whole lot. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also click that bell, ding ding, so you can be notified every time I upload. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.